Hello everybody, welcome back to 10 Things You Didn't Know About COD Zombies Part 2. As always, let me know in the comments if you didn't know anything or if you did know them and I'm just stupid. In Black Ops Cold War, you can actually do the loose change Easter egg on the Wonder Fizz. If that isn't enough of a fact for you, you can even do it in D Machina before it even spawns in, even though you can't even ping the machine. It's really interesting. The newest Zombies map, Forsaken, brought back the fan favorite perk PhD Flopper, except this time it's PhD Slider since you can't really flop anymore. Although the machine and perk icon clearly resemble Flopper, the actual perk itself is derived from Black Ops 4, and the new design is really nice. It's much nicer than PhD Sliders was, but it definitely can be a little bit confusing. In Black Ops 4, you can view a list of the different characters in the maps. There are also descriptions of each, and there are actually 2 Primus Richtophens listed here. One of them is the Richthofen from Blood of the Dead, and one of them is the Great War Richthofen, the one who appears in the end cutscene. If you're playing on Blood of the Dead, you will be using the normal Primus Richtofen, and if you are playing on Alpha Omega, you will be using the Great War Richthofen. The only way you can actually tell the difference is a slight text difference in their descriptions. Shino Numa is actually the first map to contain completely original zombies. The 2 prior maps simply used modified campaign models instead of original ones. That's why they look so human. On top of being the first original zombies models, these zombies also have special animations. You can see here they do this little weird weird walk. I'm not sure if that's racist or not. And they also finally touch the barriers when they're grabbing them. In Black Ops Cold War, multiple guns return from previous games, however nearly, if not all of their names have been changed when pack-a-punched. For example, the 1911 is now the Pain and Suffering instead of the Mustang and Sally. The MP5 is now the Mystic Pony Express instead of, I believe it was called the MP115 Collider. And the AK-47 is something now like Ravenov's Retribution when it used to be Reznov's Revenge. My theory for the reason of this is that they wanted to morph zombies weapons to fit into generic weapon slots like Assault Rifle Charlie and not have specific names. So they wanted to, keep them in line with the Warzone multiplayer Modern Warfare thing they've got going on, whatever the hell that is. And I don't entirely blame them because the Pain isn't exactly the Mustang and Sally, so. Firebase Z is so far the only map to not have a ray gun that's set in the Ether storyline. I have no clue why. In Black Ops 4, both Brutus and the Blightfather can lock down items, forcing you to pay extra to use them again. The Blightfather's Vomit only costs 500 points to clean up, but Brutus's lockdowns start at 2,000 points and increase by 2,000 points every time, just like in Mob of the Dead. This is really odd since they both do the exact same thing, but I'm assuming they just kept the prices from Mob of the Dead for nostalgia reasons or something. But it doesn't really make all that much sense that they do the exact same thing. In Cold War, there is a grapple gun in Outbreak. This grapple gun is actually ruins from Black Ops 4's multiplayer and Blackout. It even looks almost identical. In Die Rise, there are certain zombies which have armor. These zombies actually have increased health compared to standard zombies. In the new map Forsaken, there's a dysfunctional arcade cabinet that you can activate by getting a kill with PhD Slider in front of it. It activates a giant racetrack for you to play with some pretty big rewards, except it's really hard to do on a keyboard. And there's your 10 facts, but I'm actually going to go ahead and throw in a bonus fact because this was just discovered yesterday, I believe. On Forsaken, there's actually an Easter egg to get a Perkaholic. You get all 10 perks instantly. It's pretty crazy. I'm not going to go into detail, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Of course, as you know, let me know how stupid I am in the comments. And I guess I'll see you in the next list of things. Yeah.